back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another business video, I guess, to more of a general audience, I think this time. I am going to try and spread my information on my YouTube videos to more of a general audience because I feel like there's a lot of freelancers out there that may be struggling with making an income at the moment, and they do need assistance on how to run a business and how to start running a business even. And I do feel like I've been through that situation many times actually. So I do think that I've gained quite a bit of knowledge in that sector of the business world, and I do feel like I could potentially have some helpful tips. So I thought today I would do a video on 3 simple ways to make passive income as a freelancer. And these are all ways that I actually do make passive income, and I tell you, it just helps immensely each month. I think on top of what obviously I'm earning as a photographer, it is nice to know that there is a bit of consistency with passive income coming in, and that you're going to have that regardless of how your month goes getting or booking photography jobs. That would go for the same as someone who is maybe a graphic designer or a web designer. It doesn't really matter what field you're in. I think these passive income techniques can really work for a lot of different freelancers out there. So I'm going to get straight into the first tip, which is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is a really great way to get a passive stream of income. I myself do have a few affiliate codes that I've worked with several brands over the years, but I also do work through Amazon quite regularly, and it's really just as simple as putting my links in the description box below, and that does help support my channel. So basically everything that I talk about in my YouTube videos, all of my equipment that I use, I put in the description box in through an Amazon link, and it is called an affiliate code, which you can generate by signing up for the Amazon Affiliates program. So as an example, with the Amazon Associates account that I do have, when people do click on these links that are in my description box on YouTube, they will be directed to the Amazon website where they can view where to purchase the product through Amazon. So basically there's a thing called a cookie in general, which will track for about 24 to 48 hours on average for a lot of affiliate links, and they will direct people through your specific individual code. So then if they do purchase something, or if they purchase maybe not necessarily the product that you've listed in the description and the link that they've clicked on, if they've gone on to say buy a pack of batteries or something like that through Amazon, I would still get a commission, a small commission of whatever they buy. So generally between that 24 to 48 hours is when that happens, and I would get a small amount of income from that. Now each affiliate site is different, and depending on what brand you work for, it may not be a percentage, it might be a whole dollar amount. Certain websites may pay $15 for every sign up if it's more of a subscription model, or more. It just depends on the brand that you are doing the affiliate link with. So Amazon Associates is definitely one that I would recommend to people just starting out with affiliate marketing. As far as I'm aware, there's no restrictions with it. Don't quote me on that, but as far as my memory goes, I don't remember there being any restrictions for people just starting out with it. So it was very easy to get into straight off the bat, and it's a very simple thing to use. You don't even need to really be promoting it too much, although that does help with getting, I guess, more of an income from it and making people aware of those links. And there's definitely nothing wrong with doing that. If you have a blog, if you have YouTube, if you have any sort of social media site that can be built up to post those links into, it's definitely a good way to go for starting off your passive income. The second tip I'm going to give you guys about passive income, and another way to start using passive income techniques, is Google Adsense. So Google Adsense, I'm sure most people would probably be somewhat aware of it. So if you guys aren't aware of what Google Adsense is, Google Adsense does tend to be a little bit more in depth with how it works, and I can't tell you all of the specifics, but what I do know is that I have been using it for quite a few years now, and you can use it in different ways. So 2 really main ways of doing it is having a website or a blog where you display ads on there. So basically every time someone clicks or potentially looks at those ads, you may get a small percentage of income from that. And then on YouTube, it's a similar sort of thing. So the ads at the beginning of a video that people tend to watch, you may get a small percentage of that as well. I think AdSense is a really great way to make an income, a very passive income. It can work better for some people more than others, depending on the field that you're in and depending what kind of content you're putting out there. For me in particular, AdSense is okay. It doesn't make up the majority of my income, although it's really great as a passive structure for my income overall. So it is money that I look forward to basically having every month and knowing that it's pretty consistent in terms of how it comes in. I do think that it's a really good way for freelancers to start earning a bit more passive income, especially if you've got a blog or you do have a YouTube channel. It's a really good way to sign up for an account with Google AdSense and start earning some passive income through that. I do know with YouTube things are a little bit different now. I think you need to have at least about 1,000 subscribers and potentially quite a bit of watch time before they will allow you to earn from AdSense through YouTube. But once you do hit that threshold, then you should be able to start making some passive income from that. I would say it's not the most reliable way to make a passive income, but then a lot of these streams can be kind of inconsistent depending on, like I said, what your field is and how much you're working towards your content online as well. So I would say that it's really good to dedicate a bit of time to doing that, because it can definitely help to know that you're getting a certain amount of income per month without having to think too much about making that money. I think it gives you a lot more of a chance to fall into your own field of photography or graphic design or web design or whatever you're doing as a freelancer and focus on that and not worry so much about money all the time. And the third way that I'm going to talk about making some passive income is by selling your presets or tools to use through, say, Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator. There's so many different programs out there that you can be creating presets for. I myself do create Photoshop actions and I sell them through my website, which is actually currently down at the moment. But I do generally sell those presets because they are sort of something that I don't have to think too much about when people do buy them. People have asked me in the past to create those presets as well. And I think once you start to develop a photography style, or even if you are a graphic designer and you're using certain brushes or you're creating your own brushes in Photoshop, examples like that can really help with adding that little bit extra income to your overall income each month. And I think that sometimes if you're willing to just do that little bit extra promotion on those things, they can really help support yourself as a freelancer. And once again, it's just a little bit of income that you know that you're going to be able to make each month. So guys, I hope those 3 tips really helped for 3 passive income techniques for freelancers. That's just 3 of many, many ways that you can be making passive income. There's so many affiliate sites out there. There's so many ways that you could potentially have a website that is earning AdSense, and there's so many different tools and presets and things that you can be selling online as well. So there's definitely a lot of room to think outside of the box in terms of how you do it and how you do it for your brand and your area that you work in as a freelancer. But I think it's definitely important to have those revenue streams, and I would love to talk a little bit more about revenue streams in future videos, because I think it's a really important thing to do these days if you are stepping out as a full-time freelancer and you are not wanting to have, say, a part-time job or anything like that on the side. If you really want to step into the world of having your own business, it's definitely something to consider, and it will help take off financial stress, especially in the early days of you starting up your business. So please give this video a like if you liked it, guys, and please let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this, and definitely in terms of more business-minded videos. And remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see all the videos that I will be releasing in future weeks. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!